There is some really troubling news going on right now. Big news for anyone with a Crunchyroll account, including myself. Crunchyroll is currently getting hacked, and they're sharing login information for 100 accounts. Now, I don't know. I didn't see like apparently there was like posting of like the names and everything like that. So very, 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 very concerning. Uh, People are recommending that you change your password, you try and change your email if you're able to, and I am definitely going to. Definitely a big warning out to everyone. Change your passwords, update your emails, like do something to make sure that it stays more secure than it is currently. But anyways, this is a video from Chibi Reviews. We've been watching a couple of his videos here and there. He actually makes good stuff about just news in the anime industry, and it's important if if you like the industry, if you like anime, to at least keep up with what's going on. But yeah, let's just get right into this.
This is a very serious situation, so I'm just going to cut right to the chase because the longer I take to explain it, the worse everybody is going to be. So
Yeah,
currently at
it's
this
bad.
time, there is some form of Crunchyroll data breach. I don't know exactly how it happened, but the facts don't matter at the moment. Let me just get what's going on. So basically, a few hours ago, there was an account on Twitter that started posting a bunch of different emails
Yeah.
and passwords associated with these emails for Crunchyroll premium accounts.
Like the question is, why would someone want to do that? That's like my whole thing is like, why would what benefit do you get from doing something so fucking disgusting like this, bro? Like, oh, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Cause for one, I mean, I pay for my goddamn Crunchyroll account. You know, I pay for that shit. I want to make sure that no one else is using it unless I let them use it. Not only just hack Crunchyroll, but just openly give out information like that for fuck all reason.
There's hundreds on this post I have censored on screen, and you're probably wondering, why am I protecting the hacker? Well, if people went to this account, this hacker's account, they would obviously be able to see all these passwords and emails. I don't want these people's
Yep.
information getting out there. But I am urging everyone right now that has a Crunchyroll account, and you, let's say, have a card or whatever associated with the account, change your passwords. Now, I'm going to be honest with
I
you.
mean,
I
I
went to
do.
Crunchyroll as soon as
I'm
I saw
changing
this,
mine.
trying to
Yeah.
change my password, and basically, I was greeted with, you cannot change your password. I got an error. Strange. This definitely is
Yeah.
getting into.
Yeah. I actually. Okay. So I did the same thing. I heard about this before I started stream today, and before I started, I was actually like, I was in a panic. I was like, what the fuck? I went onto my Crunchyroll and I was like, I have to change my password. Try to do like change my password and everything. Did not work. I saw like I just got like a pop-up message pretty much about it, but I will deal with it as soon as I get off a stream today. And it is going to be logging out of my Crunchyroll in all my accounts and then using like a forgot my password. That's one way. That's another like roundabout way I know about going and doing it. So see if that works. If it does, it probably will. I don't know why it's not working in house, but like whatever.
To a very scary situation when I'm getting an error that I can't even change my password on Crunchyroll. So I
Yep.
had to literally log out of my account,
Okay, so we
and
did
I
the
had
same
to
thing.
straight up do forgot password to be able to change my password. So if you run into an error, like an error saying you can't change your password, I did the forgot password method, instantly was able to
See
change it. But
exactly.
getting back
Okay,
into the
so
main
I'll
point,
be
now that I've
all right.
given
Cool. Good to
the
know.
info that you need to go change your Crunchyroll password because currently there is an active ongoing data breach going on, let's get into what's happening. So, I don't know how it started, don't know where it began, but this account around
I
12
think it
p.m. my
literally
time
just
today,
started. Yeah, it
only
just
about
started.
3 hours ago, started posting a bunch of accounts. And a lot of people within the quote retweets and stuff have confirmed that yes, some of their accounts have been accessed and they've gotten into, and they straight up say, yeah, their accounts are being stolen right now. So I'm
Ooh.
just going to be honest with you. This is a pretty concerning situation because it's like, if the error that is going on with changing of passwords is associated with this, all I can guess is that someone, probably someone of management in Crunchyroll, maybe have lost their account and got it, breached, and then now someone has access maybe to the massive database of Crunchyroll, and that's how maybe they're getting access to all these emails and passwords.
That's
Whatever
actually
case may.
that's a fair point. Fair point. That's actually a good guess. Someone who actually in Crunchyroll themselves got hacked personally, and that as a result allowed them to get into their other files that they have of basically the inner workings of Crunchyroll. and they were able to get all the information that they wanted from different accounts and stuff like that. That's actually a very, very good observation, I would say. I would think that's a pretty good guess. I would say hacking someone or getting into one of like the higher ups' personal information would be a good guess for them being able to get all this other stuff.
It's a very scary situation right now. I don't know necessarily if Crunchyroll is going to make a response to this or not, but obviously we don't know necessarily how far-reaching or the damage is currently. Like I said, there's just a few hundred right now, but there could be a hell of a lot more that we're completely unaware of. I mean, maybe posts I haven't seen, because I don't know where this fully began. It's just one post I saw, and obviously there's a lot of people that have confirmed that.
Here's my thing. It's definitely more than a couple hundred people. It may be like a couple, like hundreds of thousands. Hold on. Crunchyroll has over 120 million registered users worldwide. I would think what happened is it's not like so much they're going in, taking a couple, and then leaving. What they probably did was went in, took as many as they could, if not all of them, and realistically speaking, they just have it in like some type of like data drive or something. They have some in some drive, some external hard drive that's pretty much got all this information, and they're just leaking it as they feel like leaking it. But realistically speaking, if they were to go like say on Reddit, they could probably post like a link to go to like some type of database that would hold all of the files or all of the account information that they probably collected all at once. They could like be giving it out, say on like the dark web or some other like alternative database, which is still bad. Hackers don't go for small pickings, they go for everything.
Yes, their account has been accessed. So, hopefully, whatever's going on here, Crunchyroll becomes aware of this. I'm definitely going to contact Crunchyroll as well. I mean, I already contacted one, but I want to contact a few more. I mean, the post in question that is leaking this has literally 18k likes and way over 500,000 views on the post. And even if we want to account for bots, like, just bot likes and stuff, there's still a good chunk of people have definitely accessed and looked at this post.
I mean, he's right. There are a lot of bots on social media, but at the end of the day, regardless of even if there's like 5 or 6 people that are actively like checking this account and everything like that, like that's at the very low end. I doubt there's only 5 or 6 people watching it. There's over like 500,000 views to it. And so we're talking about probably at least a couple thousand, tens of thousands. That's terrifying. That's a lot of people knowing information that they shouldn't be knowing, getting it in their hands.
So this is scary. This is a lot of private information leaking out. Crunchyroll needs to do something fast. They need to probably send out an email or something saying, hey, change your passwords or whatever. They got to do something about this, because this is not good. This is not a good look for them, especially with all the controversy that they keep getting into.
And hold on one sec. There's actually something I want to check out real quick. So I heard about this too. Crunchyroll has been actually very silent about all of this. To my knowledge. Hold on. I'm actually also going to pull up this. I'm not going to show you my email because I have it connected to my personal email, not my work email. So I'll just see real quick. Crunchyroll. The last thing I got from them was yesterday, but it was about your opinion matters to us. We are always interested in knowing what our fans like. You could win $25, $50, or $100 gift card by sharing your opinions about anime and shopping preferences. That's literally what they sent. Everything else has been about like new episodes of stuff, catch up on this season. And then, so no email. I have not gotten an email as of yet. Again, this video was made 18 hours ago. This video was put out 18 hours ago, and there's still been no type of communication from the company. Now, this is Twitter. This is their fucking Twitter, dude. The last post they did was an hour ago, and it was, name an anime character you could take in a fight, we'll hear you out. Like, Stein reposted something from their game channel. Well, that's quite an introduction. All these things that are from like I don't want to look too far. I'll probably get spoiled if I keep going. But yeah, their fucking Twitter still haven't addressed it in the slightest at fucking all. And that's disgusting. That is actually disgusting, guys. We're talking about a huge company, multi-million-dollar company that just got leaked, just got hacked. Information is being leaked, and they're not even making their users aware of it because it would damage their reputation. In their for their like users and subscribers, and they're just like, yeah, we're gonna keep quiet. Hopefully, no one really notices, and like the people that do notice, they just change their password or something like that. Like that's probably what they're thinking. Is like, oh, if we just stay quiet about it, your regular people won't have any idea about it. We've already been getting into some hot water here and there, and by if it does happen to you, you'll basically just reset it or try to reset it yourself, keeping it quiet, like just act like it's like it's an offhand like one time event type of thing. Nah, not a fan. One sec.
This is bad. They really can't get their head out of the water, can they? Like, Crunchyroll legitimately always finds themselves in the dumpster somehow, and it's just like, dude, how does this keep happening? Like, please, like, how does this keep happening? But at least
the answer is simple.
I mean, Sony's always had bad issues with data breaches and security breaches and stuff. I mean, think about what happened in PlayStation 3.
Well, like I said, the answer is simple. They don't want to lose money. Basically, is the whole premise of this, because this is a big breach. This will hurt their This will hurt their probably market share. Not market share. Their stocks. Having a breach of like this, it'll probably hurt your trust with your users. It'll also probably cause some people to cancel more accounts and shit like that, which they don't want. They don't want people ending their accounts because they think their information is going to be leaked. And yeah, basically it's about money and it's about image for the most part. Still disgusting. Don't like any of it.
So it does track. Sony owns Crunchyroll, so having poor security makes sense. But,
yeah, Sony gets hacked a lot.
That information out there, I wanted to, sit down and just relax and play Disgaea today. I was playing a little bit of Disgaea, but then I saw this. I was like, okay, I need to, let you all know on YouTube, because there's a lot of people that do not browser, Twitter at all. Good. Yeah, honestly, probably a good thing.
Yeah, no, for real.
Probably don't know what's going on. So I highly recommend you guys to change your password. I don't know necessarily
for real.
how far reaching this is.
Like, I agree with him. I cannot stress how important it is for you to change your passwords. Yes, we've only seen like a couple hundred get leaked. And for those 100 people, I'm sorry, it does suck for you, for sure, a lot more than everyone else. But for everyone else, don't think that just because no one's hacked into your account yet that your information hasn't been stolen. That is the thing. That is like one of the big things I want to make apparent here, is that if you have a hacker going into a big data archive of a bunch of accounts and passwords and shit like that, they will take as much as they can before hightailing it out of there. This is probably just like they're just like scrolling through a list and like taking like 100 here, 100 there, and like posting them out. They could have thousands. They could have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. Like I said, they have 120 million people subscribed. That is a lot of people. They definitely have a bunch of that information, because it's not like it's not like it takes up a bunch of space to begin with. Just your password, just like a single password and a single email, like that does not take up a lot of space. If you have a 1 terabyte hard drive, external hard drive that you get that information on, do you have any idea how much they can get? They could probably get so much of it. Anyways, that's my big thing. Definitely look at your stuff, keep an eye out for it. I don't think Crunchyroll is really going to actually make a statement about this, or if they do, it'll be like the statement they make is gonna be like, yeah, we heard this might be the case, just make sure you're careful and stuff. It might be a very blasé, like trying to downplay the situation as much as they can, but realistically speaking, it's a very big issue. It's something that they should have taken care of already. that they should have like done something about literally within like the first 12 hours of it happening. I give a company up to 12 hours to act on something. If they don't act within those 12 hours, because it literally all they had to do is send out a Twitter post. All they had to do was send out a Twitter post. I showed you, what is it? Their page on Twitter. They have 10 million followers. So out of those 10 million people that are following, you think that like a lot of people would be able to see that and just like make it aware, make it apparent. And it looks better as a company too. But anyways, that's going to be it for this. Definitely something urgent that people should be aware of. But yeah, we going to move on. Check out Chibi Reviews. Definitely check him out. He does some really good content. I really do like his content. He's very factual and information based. He gives a lot of oomph behind his videos. This one is a relatively shorter one of his, and that's kind of because this is like an urgent thing that needed to be released ASAP, which is why I'm probably going to release this. I'm probably going to release this as soon as possible. But after I change my password and my email. Yes. And that's going to be it. Hey, what is up? You are an absolute legend if you made it this far in the video. I really appreciate it. And if you could just do me one more quick favor, hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. I stream on Twitch Wednesdays to Saturdays starting around 12 p.m. EST. And yeah, there's plenty of crazy unhinged madness that goes on over there too. So I hope to see you there, and I'll catch you in the next video.